controls the spice, controls the universe.
Yeah, it's rich in bubbly goodness.
Do you remember when you lost your passion for this work?
I invited another friend. I hope that's okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, bringing you that spice to sci-fi analysis, and welcome to the Fandom Menace lunch table. I am so glad that you are all here. It's a great time to just kick back, relax, have fun with your friends in the fandom, and introduce you to a couple of new friends. So we are glad you're here, and let me bring up my guests for today. Joining us is the Valkyries. So we have Purple Valkyrie and we have Samantha Jo. How are you doing, my dears?
Good, babe. How are you?
Wonderful,
thank you.
Great.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm so glad you guys are on. I'm so glad you guys are on. I remember first seeing you guys in Loki's chat, and I'm just like, these girls are absolutely wonderful. They're wonderful.
Oh,
And
thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And it's kind of hard because I'm working to catch people's shows. So sometimes I have them running in the background. So when I get a chance of like running your show in the background, and I'm just like, I have to have these ladies on and introduce them to my subscribers. So just little quick introduction, and we'll start with Purple Valkyrie, kind of like an introduction to who you are and where your channel is and all of that real quick. So go ahead and give us a quick color.
Awesome. Thank you. And thank you for having us. We really appreciate it. Yeah, Purple Valkyrie, one half of Rise and Shine with the Valkyries with the gorgeous Samantha. We stemmed from Loki's Mornings of Mischief. We're his moderators as well. And we just we're a newer channel, and we're just really enjoying getting to know everyone and kind of just getting used to being a channel, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that you have to learn.
Yeah. You learn of the little mistakes that you make, And It's like for me, remembering to, if I mute myself, to unmute myself. That's the one I get that one all the time. Oh my gosh. So where are you across the pond, Purple Valkyrie?
I am in the Midlands. So like the centre of England.
Yeah. Okay, so kind of like the mid-center. Okay, so if
I
was
kind of give away too much
reference,
what I am, but
no, I get you. No, it's like if you just said, "Hey, England," that would work for me because my whole reference for England is London, Anglia, and Milton Keynes. That's my reference because that's where I've been.
Oh, funny enough, that's pretty much where you are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's my triangle for where I tell people. I visited the UK like 3 times, and that was and I forgot in Manchester because someone said, "What's Manchester like?" I said, "New Jersey."
That tracks.
Wow!
Yes. Holy cow!
It looks like North Jersey because Manchester has a lot of those like old buildings that were like textile mills and stuff like that. So it's very industrial. Yeah, it looks like Teaneck, New Jersey.
Oh my God.
So when people ask in Europe, they're like, "What's Jersey like?" I'm like, New Jersey is kind of like the Belgium of Europe. and Manchester looks like Teaneck, New Jersey.
Only not as clean. I grew up in Jersey, so
I know. I'm like near South Jersey, so whenever I go to New York and we see like North Jersey, I'm like, man, it really does look different up here.
Yeah, it does.
It sure as heck does. So, Sammy Jo, tell us about you. Where you're from?
Well,
Getting started on YouTube and all that.
I'm the other half of the Valkyries, obviously, and yes, like Purple said, we came here from Loki's Mornings of Mischief. We all used to run together through other streams starting about, a couple years ago now. And finally, we got enough of a shove from the boss man to start our own channel. And that's been a wild ride. Like you said earlier, learning the mistakes and learning the oopsies and unmute yourself or add yourself to the stream because I've forgotten to do that.
Or kick yourself out. Have you done that yet?
I actually accidentally kicked Purple Valkyrie out this morning. Thank God it was before we went live.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I love these bloopers. They're just so funny. Speaking of bloopers, our chat is amazing. And I love to involve the chat on the show. For me, the chat is life. I remember before I started getting into YouTube, I was in the chats and just being able to interact with people. It's just amazing what they do for the show. So let me go through and do that. Before I do that, folks, the links for Purple Valkyrie and Sammy Jo, their channels and the channel for their show are in the description. So please do subscribe to them if you have not. You'll hear me say that a lot during the show. Hello, Apollo Patriot. The Greek god has joined us and he says, I guess I'm the only Greek god here, but being around mortals is interesting. Well, we are glad you're here. I'm kind of disappointed you didn't say anything about blue Twilight women, but I'm sure you'll get to it.
He said something about blue Twilight women, I think, in our chat earlier.
That's his thing. Blue Twilight women and blue Twilight women at Walmart is even better. And speaking of Walmart, no, that's Christy's chat. Walmart is Christy's chat. Yeah. Speaking of Christy, she's one of my other mods. So I'm not sure if she's going to be able to join us modding in the background, but if you follow Christy on Twitter, send her some love her way. Send her love some way. She does a whole heck of a lot. Let's see who else we have here. We have Darth Haster. He says hello. Well, hello to you, Darth Haster. Thank you for joining us. And I love the Plague Doctor AVI. I love that. That is one of the most popular costumes at the Ren Fair. They didn't run it this year, but every year at the Ren Fair, the Plague Doctor costume.
The plague mask?
Yes. The plague mask. Yes.
I think it's too hot here at our Renfest for people to do plague masks. You're hard pressed to see them.
Yeah, we're from Pennsylvania, so it's not.
Oh yeah,
my definition of hot.
I know that Renfest. I've been to that Renfest before.
Out by the wine country. Oh God, it's so gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
I love the Ren Fair over there. I love it. Absolutely love it. And so disappointed I didn't get to go this year. That's like
same
big thing, to do. It doesn't feel.
That's what we do here in Texas. We have one down Scarborough Fair, just in Waxahachie, just about an hour south of us, and it's so much fun. But yeah, we never see a plague mask. Isn't that weird? It's too hot.
They are just all over. It seems like people have different interpretations of it, and it's just it's almost like playing bingo or like a scavenger hunt to see which kind of plague mask you can see at the Red Fair. Hello,
plague mask bingo.
He says hello to you. Let's see. Now that I see Lorena's head on She-Hulk, I felt comfortable casting her as such. Well, thank you. And a big thank you goes out to the Fandom Menace. He is on Twitter. He's been doing a lot of the awesome thumbnails for my show, including this one, all of them that he's done. So if you follow the Dark Council show, he also does the Dark Council's thumbnails. So thank you so much, the Fandom Menace. I love how you hook up my my thumbnails, and it's one less thing that I have to fight with.
One less thing you have to do, right?
One less thing I have to do, and especially people who know more than you doing it. That's even
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of the things that I had to learn with YouTube really quick, so I didn't get frustrated. If there's people smarter than you and better than you at stuff who volunteer to do stuff for you, take them up on it.
Oh yeah.
Hey Curry, how you doing? How you doing? And hey, Loki, he says live from the official Fandom Menace lunch table. Yes, indeed. And make sure that you do not bring stinky lunch, or else we got to kick you to the back of the cafeteria.
Oh, no tuna.
Oh, no tuna, no anchovies,
No egg.
no Dale greens. No.
Oh.
No kimchi. Sorry. No, kimchi and Southern style greens, they both smell the same.
That smells like butt.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It smells like Dale fart. It really does. It's like cabbage. Yes. Like Dale cabbage.
Gross.
Hello to you, Mary's Game Room. She says, good morning. I'm at a trampoline park. I wish I could listen to this, but I didn't bring my AirPods. We'll listen later. Have a great show.
Oh, thanks, Mary.
Thank you, Amy. If you're watching this in the replay, we're so glad you're watching the replay. Thank you. And folks, please do hit that like button when you get a chance, because teamwork makes the dream work here, and you and I in this together. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. And there is Crimson Mist. I love that mask, dude. He says, Purple Valkyrie, greetings to you. And we have Keely Chow. Hey, Keely, roll tide.
Hook 'em horns. I do it to him every morning.
Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Loki. Yeah. I updated my my old standard intro. I call it old now for my videos. So I have a quote from Dune that's on her that like fits. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
About it. Yeah. You know what? I think I'll run it. So for folks who didn't see it, here is the slightly improvised.
He who controls the spice controls the universe.
Yeah.
Nice.
That I'm like,
awesome.
Yes, I love it.
I love. Some people don't like David Lynch's Doom, but I freaking love it. I love it. That seems to go to 75 seconds, and I haven't been maced. I once
It's early.
Yeah, he's like
I gotta snort.
right? I don't have Christy here, so I like the snorts. It's awesome. Crimson Mist said, I once worked the lunchroom. Oh, okay. Were you one of the lunch monitors? Were you kind of, I don't know, Sammy Jo and Purple Valkyrie, did you ever have lunch monitors at lunch in school?
Oh, yeah.
Did you? We didn't. No, we had like the cafeteria workers that would like kind of dish out the lunch, but that was about it. They'd always stay back away from the kids.
Okay. Yeah. We'd have these lunch monitors who, I don't know, I guess they lost a bet. So they had to like, watch us little badass kids, make sure we weren't, taking other people's lunch, or making sure that we were behaving as we should. Angels and not doing stuff like throwing food.
A food fight.
Or illegal food swapping rings, because that was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what do you have? You got tasty cakes, you got ding dongs, you got
That's some lunchtime black market going on there.
Yeah, because you know that's what was happening.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Am I going to do a handstand? Probably not today. I will eventually, though, because you asked for it. So I'm honored to ask me. Hey, Darth Monkey says, "Hey y'all, good morning. Hey y'all, morning. Well, so glad you are here, Darth Monkey or Wrath." And let's see. I know Fat Steven Seagal phrasing. I'm sorry. I said ding dong without proper phrasing. Okay.
Phrasing, boom.
Shame on me. Shame on me. I need that clip too. This is phrasing from Archer. Mexican Iron Man. Oh my God, look how pretty and hot HOTT you three are. My heart rate is elevated. Okay, I've seen Paradise. I can go to Elysium now. Love seeing you, Mexican Iron Man. He's awesome.
What a sweetheart.
Rhino has hairy feet like a hobbit. Oh, is Raging Rhino in my chat? If I missed you, I'm so sorry. My chat's like jumping on me. So if you're here, Raging, so
yeah, it's jumping pretty good.
Yeah, it's going. Let's see. Hey, Diablo James. He says, sorry, I am late. Had a phone call. No worries. You are here finally. And that is all that matters. The lunch table, you get here, you get here when you get here. Not a problem. Not a problem. Laugh so hard I turned my cam on. Three ladies. Would it be patriarchal of me to ask where Charlie is? Absolutely not. The only thing we don't have is we don't have the little intercom. So
Charlie, yeah. I had something like it.
I love it. Love it. Yes. Apollo makes those infamous memes for the Geeks and Gamers website. Eventually, I have to check that out. The spice expands life. Yes, indeed, it does. Yes, indeed, it does. And Ren Fair. Ren Fair is what's up. Hey, Karen. Hey there, Lorena and panel. Namaste. Well, Karen, I am so glad you're here. Karen Prime, one of my favorite YouTube chat members, because that handle, I love it. I love it.
That's such a great name.
It's like she used to have Kathleen Kennedy in her, and then she changed it to Brie Larson. It's just like, I don't know which one is better. Let's see. I'll take my Green Orion women. Thank you. Yeah, I like that Green Orion chick. She's one of my favorites from Star Trek original series.
Yeah. She's hot.
It's my ambition to make it to a convention fully done up.
Fully green.
Fully green. But that takes a lot of work to do.
Uh-huh.
It's like I wanted to go to a convention as Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy as well.
Gamora would be a little easier, don't you think?
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to start with. So I have to go.
Okay.
Either way, yeah. You're going to need a friend for that.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to need a lot of friends. Have you seen that where the one person who's at the convention, they have this elaborate costume and then have a cadre of friends with them to help them get dressed, or better yet, go to the bathroom, and they have to
oh yeah.
It is hilarious seeing that. It really is. Hello, Parrot Head. How are you? How are you? How are you? I've seen what's at Walmart. Oh, hell yeah. After midnight.
Oh, no.
After midnight at Walmart, it's a whole nother freaking planet. Let me tell you. Whew, I've seen it. Yeah. And have you been to Walmart? And have you been to Walmart after like midnight?
Yep.
Yeah, I did that when I was in grad school and broke, and it was cheap entertainment.
Sammy, I'm going to add that to the list of to-do things.
Oh, things to do? Okay.
Go to Walmart after midnight and bring a camera.
Oh yeah.
Hello, RC for the NYC. He says, "Good day, my ladies. Hope everyone is well and blessed." Yes, we definitely are.
Good
With
morning.
one of you joining us this morning. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Juan R says no salami sandwiches too.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Salami, if it's on Dale pizza, it's okay, but
Yeah, but after that, no.
no, after that, it's not freaking smelling so good. Let me see if
No.
I got everyone. I want to make sure women love the lucha mask, Lorena Creole. Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes.
Guapo, me gusta. Me gusta. Let's see. I think I have everyone. Thank you. Makity 90 says, good morning. Good morning. Well, how are you, Makity? So glad you can join us. Makity was on the show last week, and he is the one responsible for the art on my channel. So my little avatar.
Oh,
Yes, I saw that.
And all that. Yes.
That was
Great artwork.
amazing. Brilliant.
He does amazing artwork, and he has a YouTube channel, and he does kind of like time lapses with his artwork. So definitely check out Maki's channel, and he's also on Twitter. So definitely check that out. What goes on in the lunchroom stays in the lunchroom. Yeah, until you get detention, and then everybody knows.
Yeah, then you get in trouble.
Hey, Shellback.
Hey, Shellback.
Come in, and the first thing I hear is a snort. LOL. Yes, Christy. The snortometer hasn't been turned off. It never does. I it's funny enough. I really do. No, I work the line dishing out food with the workers. Okay. No lunch monitor. We didn't need guards. You know, the lunch monitors, it's kind of like with the lunch monitors, they were pretty much like these old ladies who I guess they didn't win the lottery to serve the food in line.
Right.
So their job was basically walking up and down, you know. That's kind of like what it was. I don't think they were like guard. They were, because if you ever saw some of them, I think some of them may have been former nuns or something like that.
Right.
At least when I was in school, they were not playing. Hey, music construction. Hey, ladies, what's going on? We are so glad that you are here. And there is Keck 44. We got Keck 44 there. And there is Jane Theory. Hey, how you doing, Jane? So glad you could be here. And we have Zachariah 315 as well. Let's see. Some do the, hold on a second. Sorry, Valkyries, I left the snortometer running. I love it. Colin P. Smith says, Lorena Creole, some do actual reenactments. I'd really like to see the American take on them, to be sure. They're really cool, especially, I know the Ren Fair near me, they have the jousting contests. They have those. They have the sword fighting demonstrations. They have those as well. They have like blacksmiths that are there.
Yep.
A whole lot of things. It's interesting, and yes, they even have the reenactors using British accents. When I go to a Ren Fair, I do not want to hear Bubba from Texas, Guido from Jersey, Carlos from Philly. I don't want to hear that. Do the work. Do the freaking work. That's all I'm saying. Do the work.
Ours do a pretty good job. It's probably the same group of people, to be honest, because I think they travel all throughout the United States. I went to a Ren Fair in North Carolina. It just happened to be thrown when I was there for a race. So we went, and sure enough, it's the same people. I was like, holy crap.
Okay.
We just saw you a couple weeks ago.
That is interesting. It makes sense, but that's interesting because, you know, depending on where you are in the U.S., you know, eventually the Northeast, you can't have a Ren Fair in December or anything like that.
No.
You could, but I don't think anybody's coming out to, you know, to say it. So
I'm not going.
I'm sure they aren't. Not if it's snowing. Hey, Justin Proper. He says, good afternoon. So glad to see you, Justin.
Hey,
is the host
Justin.
of This Week in BS on Thursdays at 7 p.m. And I am on that particular panel. So definitely check out Justin's
Awesome.
panel. You
Awesome.
get a chance. All the people that I highlight, just kind of keep note and check and see if they've got a YouTube or Twitter and all of that, just to check them out. And let's see, I think I thought Christy was a snorter. Yeah, I did too until I had these ladies on. and I freaking love it. Yeah.
I'm the snorter.
There's Samantha Jo and Christy on and take a snort count.
Oh God, you'd be like, there she goes.
Qui-Gon says, I have some broken lances autographed by knights from Ren Fair. That's cool.
That's cool.
Cool. It is really cool. Oh my gosh. Well, ladies, we've gone through our awesome chat. I love ticket. What did you do, Fat Steven? I'm like looking at I'm trying to ignore the private chat. So I'm looking at private chat. I will start cracking the heck up. I have to show this for 1 minute.
Where is the alimony? Only the alimony. Where are you, Mexican Iron Man? You want to go Mortal Kombat? I'll go Rosie Gonzalez on your ass. Give me my alimony. Puerto Rican accent, eh? I can't even pull off a proper weird accent. I'm coming for my alimony. You breaking my taco truck. You and that nigga. Andale, arriba.
Oh, okay. We're gonna put you back in the back. I think he may have been here, but I don't think Mexican Iron Man is here anymore.
Oh, he was here.
There goes my mascara. Oh my God.
That's kind of what you get. Lunch, there's that kid.
Poor Justin. We just lost Loki too.
That's my job. I feed the snorts. Whether I intend to or not. So so one thing that I wanted to talk about, or Krishla try, I know it's like we had an outline, but who knows what the heck we're gonna stick to. Don't put him away. Oh, okay. I'll bring him back up. There you go. I'll bring him back up. Hey, script doctor.
Hey, script doctor. Where is an Iron Man? You owe me? I have no tortillas for my tacoitos. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. And that was service announcement from whatever the hell I'm trying to do. Arriba!
I don't know if I did give him his morning chicken nuggets.
She hasn't paid me in days. I'm currently sniffing the toaster for toaster leavings.
Okay.
You know the crumbs in the bottom?
The toaster crunchies.
These repulsors also make great pitas.
Jeffrey Turner. Oh my God.
Ow. You're going to fall over.
Yes, that's like the perfect segue into our kind of meme fun here. Because, I am fascinated with the English. I don't want to say obsession because it is like a national identity of tea time.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what that was, and then one time, oh my gosh, is she still talking?
She's still talking.
She's still talking. I told you I didn't see him. If I see him, I'll hit you up.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Hey, Abnas.
Hey, how you doing?
He says, send all my love and hugs and kisses to all these sex delicious ladies on the panel. So glad you are joining us. So glad you can be here. But yeah, I was like, there's this identity with tea time, and I swear it's like it's like everything revolves around tea time. And even in for example, even in the movie, I think the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie, everything stopped on the show so they could have tea time.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So I am just curious as to what exactly tea time is, what's involved with it, and kind of like why it's, because Americans, some of us have a fascination with this, and I'll get to that a little later. But just to kind of tell us about it, Purple Valkyrie, because
Absolutely.
every time I have lunchtime, it's tea time with you guys are.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I should have got a t-shirt that says ask me about tea. That's what I needed. Tea time, yeah. It as you say, it is kind of a national obsession, and it's a little bit of a meme at this point. But everything, as you say, stops for tea. Tea's usually kind of like 4 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
But you think, oh no, little cup of tea. No, oh no. If you go for afternoon tea, you've got sandwiches, cakes, tea, biscuits. You've just got this table of stuff just piled high.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Snack, kind of, sort of.
Sort of, yeah. But if you eat enough of it, it's a main meal in itself, because there's so much of it. So you could have like just a little cup of tea and a little sandwich just to tide you over before dinner, or you could just eat an entire buffet of stuff and it's still tea time.
Is that a fat joke? Because I get winded just taking my mute button off and making a voice.
Oh my gosh.
Orderly.
Justin asks, is tea time like Thanksgiving dinner?
It can be, depending on who you have tea time with. Yeah. If you had tea time with, say, my grandmother, it would be, yes. But if you go to tea time at a posh hotel, it's a little bit more reserved. You get the little tiny square triangle sandwiches, the dainty little biscuits, the little cream cakes and things.
So is it
Cake.
like a little cake? Because I kind of think of, and see if you know what I'm talking about, kind of like the covered dish potluck at church. So when you have tea time, is it that certain people who their tea time offerings are kind of, and you don't want to go to their house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah. You know whose biscuits to avoid, whose, cupcakes aren't that great. Yeah, that sort of thing.
I have to ask, it's like, have you ever been to like a tea time that was so bad, just like, I'm never going there again?
Yes. Yeah. Sitting there with like one, trying to drink your tea as quick as possible so you can go.
Oh my gosh, war stop for tea. Yeah, I kind of got that impression that everything just, it's like the world just stops. And it's like, it's fascinating. Let's see. Tea time is just brunch in North America, but with tea instead of avocado toast. Ooh, I don't like avocado toast, man.
No.
Can I ask a
Nasty.
question?
Yes?
Yes.
Hola.
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 What is your favorite type of tea and taco?
Tea and taco. Tea, let's see, English breakfast tea and chicken tacos.
You
For
win.
me, I like Earl Grey, and I've never had real tacos, so that will be an experience because we don't
Fire
have
her.
real Mexican food over here, just imitation. So I don't think it's the same.
I'm sorry, one more question. What is an imitation taco?
It's a taco very badly done.
Is it like a piece of Wonder Bread appropriating taco toppings?
It's more that Sammy showed me like proper Mexican food, Tex-Mex and things, and it looks delicious. The fillings are there, the sauce, everything's there. But with ours, you just get like a little bit of meat and a little bit of cheese on top.
Oh, that's sad.
It is.
That's bad.
It's like, oh, honey.
Oh, for me, I like Earl Grey tea, and I have to thank Captain Jean-Luc Picard for introducing me to that because over here in America, it's just like it's pretty much Lipton tea, no big deal, and it's like Earl Grey tea. Wait, there's other teas besides
Teas?
Lipton.
Yeah.
What? What? And kind of like the reason for that, and I have to explain that because Apollo Patriot brought it up. Yes, I put ice in my sweet tea, and I love my Texas stuff, which brings me to my next meme. If you know anything about the South, you do not insult somebody by giving them unsweetened iced tea.
No, you ask.
Yes, unless
Sweet or
you're
unsweet?
diabetic. It's kind of just like why the heck do you why the heck do you want sweet tea? How the heck do you want that? It's just like no, no. Because here's the thing about the South. Because in the South, a lot more stands on ceremony, and of course there were a lot of Brits that were here. Of course, they had the Revolutionary War and they became Americans. So in the South, it is considered polite to make brewed sweet tea. Sweet iced tea.
Yep.
So you have that. Usually it's sweet as I don't know what because they pour it over ice because the ice melts because it's so hot in the South.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like our attachment to tea. You always have it. You have it to offer to people who come to your house.
Yep.
And you don't make it unsweetened. Sorry, no.
No, you usually ask folks, you get sweet or unsweet?
Yes. And by sweet tea, if it's unsweetened, it's like you let them put whatever sugar it is that you want it, let them hook it up. But it's not the same as, iced tea. Somebody poured it, it's unsweetened, and you let them sweeten it up. You sweeten it up. Yes, sweet Southern tea with lemon, nothing like it. You're absolutely right. There is sweet tea at Chick-fil-A, sweet tea when I make it at home. Love sweet tea. Love sweet tea. You get the stink eye if you go down to the South and you ask for unsweet
tea. You do. You do. You're like, you okay? What do you mean unsweet?
Sammy, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's so true. And you brew that tea. I love how many snort counts we have. It's awesome. She says, the Reina Creole, Shellback says, and you brew that tea strong and dark too. Yep. Yes, because when I make my iced tea, it's like I have my pot of water. It's boiled really hot. I put all those tea bags in it, and I put the lid on that thing, and I let it get to room temperature, and
you let it steep. Yes.
That's what I do.
You got it.
In it and all of that, because for quite amount of time there were a lot of sugar plantations in the South. So get sugar fine, put it all together. Yes, that is an art form in itself.
It is. I can't make sweet tea as good as my mom does. I don't know why.
It is literally an art to it's an art to making it.
Yeah, I think I need her teapot. There's something special about that specific teapot that she uses, and it's like, give me that teapot.
And it's just like the way it concentrates everything, especially if you get mint and you put mint in there with the tea bags and the tea. Yeah, that is some good stuff. 75.
I don't know if I'm that bad, Justin.
And I am missing something. Hold on a second. Hello, author Stephen Walton. Thank you so much for joining us. Author Stephen Walton, who actually has 2 shows. One that I'm a co-host with him on. I'm taking classes, so I'm kind of on hiatus from the Tuesday show. So there's the TR4 show that's on Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. on his channel. and Rogue Entertainment. That is on Saturdays at 7 p.m. on his channel. So definitely check his channel out. And I saw someone else who snuck in here. Cavateño Che says that is worse than a Jack in the Box taco. I didn't even know that's just wrong.
That's bad.
Oh, it's tragic. It really is. It's you look at it and think, just push that aside.
Oh my god, that is just wrong. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay, Justin, I'm not putting that up there.
No, don't do it.
So here's one for Sammy Jo. I live in Philadelphia area. So New Jersey. Hilarious. So it's just like for those who, don't see on TV. So there's what society thinks New Jersey is.
Yeah.
What New Yorkers think New Jersey is. I think that's North Jersey.
That's North Jersey, yeah.
What my friends think it is. What moms think it is. That's the Sopranos.
Yeah.
What the locals think it is. And what it really is. Because I remember on the Valkyries when Sammy Jo says, yeah, from Jersey. And the first thing you hear about if someone's from New Jersey, you ask what exit.
What exit?
So that's why I asked that question for someone who
Yeah.
didn't know. That's the joke. Like New Jersey, what exit? Because everything revolves down the turnpike.
Yeah, either the Garden State Parkway or the New Jersey State Turnpike.
Yeah. And on a Jersey Turnpike, this posted speed limit is just a guideline.
Oh yeah. It's
Just
like the
a suggestion.
Autobahn.
Yes. Yeah. If it says 70, people are doing 85 on that thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like Dallas North Tollway is the same thing. It's just like, speed limit 70, everybody's doing 90.
That's true. Someone begins by saying New Jersey and already people start laughing.
Yep. Or this is what happens to me. Is where are you from? Because you don't sound like you're originally from Texas. I'm like, I'm not. I'm from New Jersey, and they just go, oh,
Oh,
yeah.
So
Sorry.
It's funny because I'll say New Jersey, especially for some of my friends who are from Europe, and they're just like, "Is it really like Jersey Shore?" I said, "Yes and no." I know people like that, but at the same time, I said that's North Jersey. That's not South Jersey.
Jersey. No.
No, it's.
I was right in the middle. So,
Were you like close to Six Flags?
I was about an hour from Six Flags.
Okay.
I grew up in Hunterdon County, which is right across the river from Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, when you do the what locals think it is, that's how it is. At least where I grew up.
All right. I've driven across, what is it? The Washington Bridge? Like this little bridge from Bucks County into there. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Did y'all salt my Jack in the Box tacos? Hey, culture. Yes. Because there's a difference between Jack in the Box tacos and Del Taco tacos.
Uh-huh.
Why is he putting his taco in a Jack in the Box?
I don't know.
I like music before I eat.
I guess so. Thanks, Stephen, for putting the Valkyries link in the chat. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
thank you.
Thank you. He says, also, how come the Reina is hoarding all the lovely redheads? Because I can.
They already took me soul.
share them with you. I share. Yes, New Jersey, a turnpike with malls. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially the Cherry Hill Mall.
Oh God, Cherry Hill. Yikes.
Cherry Hill is insane. I'm like, where the heck did you do that? New Jersey is where New Yorkers and Philadelphians go to dump their garbage. Yeah.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, except in Camden.
Ooh, we're gonna ignore Camden.
Oh yeah. Oh, Camden. Camden is special.
Camden, even Jersey doesn't want to acknowledge that Camden
No.
is.
We try to forget it exists.
Yeah, it's just like, what would you rather have, Camden or Newark? Newark.
Newark.
The great one is here. How you doing? He says, my friend who I have known since I was 12 was born in and lives in New Jersey. I refer to him and the Jersey drivers as Jersey jerks. You know what? Since I lived in California, after having to deal with those crazy who don't know what they're doing on the freeway, I said I would never make fun of Jersey drivers ever again.
Me neither. Not after what I've seen here. We have had such an influx of Californians over the last few years. They don't know what the hell they're doing at all.
No. And if it rains, they can't freaking move. If it rains, when I worked in California, I lived in California, if it rains, I was speeding up the 405 because people couldn't drive. And we're just like, don't be a pug. Don't be a pug. Just a little rain. It's not going to kill anybody. They're just like, I can't drive on the freeway.
They're like deers in headlights when it rains here. They're like, what the hell do we do? I'm like, you hit the accelerator.
I don't know.
Please. Then somebody like slow down to like 40 miles an hour.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. God forbid it snow here. If it snows here, we're dead.
It's funny, yeah. Because when I would go visit, I remember one year it was hellish. It's just I-95. That's like the super highway to northeast Florida. Okay, so one year for Christmas, we were going to Florida, and that was the year because I think it was high school. It snowed from New Jersey all the way to Jacksonville, Florida.
Was that one of the blizzard years?
I think so, because they had it, no one had seen it before. So we're like getting into North Carolina. They don't know how to handle snow. So they're putting sand and other crap on the road, which isn't working. They can't drive. Everyone from up north has snow tires. And we're like, where's the freaking salt trucks? People can't drive on ice. I think it took us 12 hours to get from North Carolina into the Florida state line. And then they shut, that was the first time I think in history they had shut down I-95. And
oh my God.
Get it. They were getting into accidents and all of that. So if you had northern relatives with snow tires and all that in Florida, they were just like, oh, we're still driving. It was just an absolute hot mess. People really took sick day. Yes, because they couldn't work in a rain. Yeah. that happened in LA. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's a thing that happens?
I've been my elements.
It's either hot and dry. Those are the only two weather, hot, dry, and earthquake. Yes, Justin, they tried to salt the roads with sand. You have to remember, this is the South. They're used to hurricanes. They're not used to snow and ice.
Nope.
I mean, they know now because now there's salt melt and everything, but 20 some odd years ago, 25 years ago, yeah. It was unprecedented. They didn't know what the heck to do. It was nuts.
Don't try coming to Dallas. Remember the year we had the Super Bowl here?
Mm-hmm.
And we had an ice storm that completely shut everything down right before the Super Bowl. There was this much ice on the roads, and we don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, because it's not a hazard that you're used to seeing. Like here, just like from living in Jersey, it's like when it's the winter time, you go to the supermarket to get your food, but you can also pick up your ice melt, your snow shovels, all of that stuff. Everyone just has it, but in the South, they just don't. So the great one is here. Hello, he says New York City drivers are bad, but the worst I've experienced was Toronto. But I've never been to Toronto.
Don't.
Ontario drivers were I'll say this. In Florida, because in the wintertime, Canadians are coming down. Ontario drivers are pretty okay, but the ones from Quebec somehow thought they could drive on the shoulder. And that was
what?
Okay. Yeah.
I had a question. Are you saying that Californians have never experienced the thrills of being on the highway behind the snowplow and not moving anywhere?
They
Nope.
have not
God,
experienced
I wish
that.
I could see all their faces.
They haven't had a chance to experience what it is being behind a salt truck because you're like, man, the road's gonna be great.
Yep, it's gonna be perfect. You stay back the 500 feet. You're like, yeah.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling. RC from the NYC says when it snowed 4 inches in LA earlier this year, the 405 became a parking lot for hours. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Like I said, if it's weather, forget it. They don't know where weather is.
No.
Keely says I am currently on vacation in my hometown of Huntsville, Alabama, and the best place to dump a body is in the Tennessee River.
That sounds dark.
And I know where you're talking about too.
That's even scarier.
There aren't that many drivers in Toronto, but a lot of people that commute into Toronto. Quebec drivers think a sidewalk is just a bypass. Okay, thank you. Because we would be driving on I-95 going south, and then you see people with Quebec tags driving on the shoulder, and then they wonder why the state police are pulling them over. No, that's not a bypass lane, my dear.
That's not a lane.
Yeah, they're cray. Yeah, even in Florida, we see a Quebec license tag. We're like, they're nuts. You have a reputation. Florida man's looking at you like Quebec tags. I'm not messing with that. Oh my God. Well, folks, we have like 30 people watching. Please do hit that like button. We are so glad that you are here.
Awesome.
Guests are the lovely Valkyries, and we have Fat Steven Seagal with us, but I think someone took over his avatar.
Mexican Rosa, here is my powder suit.
Oh my gosh. But one thing that I wanted to share with you all real quick and to kind of get your take a little bit, try to do a little bit of pop culture news to kind of kick everybody off the weekend, not off the stream. Okay, I'm not doing that on purpose.
Not off the stream.
If you guys heard that a lot of MCU movies have gotten pushed back, most notably Black Widow. What do you guys think about that?
Go ahead, babe.
To be honest, from what I've heard about the film anyway, I'm not really that sad that it's being pushed back. I was excited when it was first announced, and then they kind of gave us more and more information. I'm like, okay. So that's the direction you're going, is it?
I think they're doing it to save the tenant.
Yeah.
Now, I thought Tenet was a pretty good movie, but I think maybe it just took too long for it to come out in theaters. I don't know. Have you all seen that?
No, I haven't.
No.
But our theatres are still really kind of sketchy. Some of them are open, some of them aren't open, some of them are like reduced hours, and you've got to sit like 6 feet apart so you can get like 4 people in the theatre.
That was kind of like how when I went to go see Tenet, I'm like, are they social distancing? And then I get there, and literally where I'm sitting, and then there's like 6 bark loungers down, then there's more people. So
Oh my gosh.
it was crazy spaced out. But I have to say, no gum on the floor this time.
That's nice.
No gum on the floor this time. Let's see. Garth Haster says probably a good thing. Yeah. Like you ladies were saying, what I was hearing about the Black Widow movie, I was like, I don't know if I really want to freaking see it.
Considering how her story ended, I'm not that interested in going back. You know, if this film had been brought out before, you know, before the MCU this phase ended, I would have been much more interested in seeing it.
Hey, Slant, how you doing?
Hey, Polly.
Yeah, Tenet needed some focus and coherence. Yeah, that was the problem with it. It's like I'm picking up pieces, and it's just kind of like, how are we supposed to be able to follow this freaking thing? I mean, it was fun, but I think it would have been better if they would have released it on video on demand, and then you could kind of go back,
Mhm.
Yeah.
pick up the pieces of it. Because in the theater, it was just like it was hard to freaking pay attention. Not in a bad way. It was a lot of good stuff going on, but it's just like trying to make sense of everything.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was going on. Hey Steve, how you doing? Doing well. Glad you could drop by and see us.
Swamp ass Kenobi.
What is not black yet? You know what, Cavitan, you'll give them some time. They always have to complain about something. They always complain about something. I think like you guys were saying, I think it's good that they're actually pushing it back, because there's just not a lot of interest. It seems like
Mm-mm.
CU they're getting pushed back. But one of the things I think that is taking its place, at least with respect to Disney, is what's going on Disney Plus.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
It's time.
Now, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that was supposed to come out
Yeah.
this time, and they pushed it back
Okay.
with the Wu flu and all that, Wu Tang virus and all that they were filming. They had to finish filming, so they pushed that back. So of course, what winds up taking its place is WandaVision.
Vision residents.
So they've effectively swapped places now. So it looks like even with the MCU movies being backed up or whatever,
Yeah.
dumping stuff to Disney Plus now.
Huh.
Can I ask one question?
What?
Does that look kind of like the house setting from Roseanne?
That one? This one doesn't.
The colored one, a little bit. I'm having that vibe from it.
Especially with the outfit that she has on.
And her husband usually wore that kind of outfit.
Yeah, I think
Reminds me of Family Ties.
That's a good point.
That's what it reminds me of, but
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Back to
I
my
haven't
corner.
seen that in a while. But no, but I
back
think
to your corner.
I think because of the decor, and I think because of the outfits that they have on, I would have to agree, because one of the things that you'll notice with the WandaVision trailer is they're pulling from like certain eras. Like there's the golden era television, like in black and white. And then they go here to like the 80s sitcoms. So they're probably pulling elements from different sitcoms in the 80s.
Yeah.
Which it seems like to me.
Yes. Having seen the trailer, I'm a lot more interested in it, because when the initial concept came out, I was thinking, is this going to work? Is it, is it something I'm going to be interested in? But I actually really did enjoy the trailer. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I was blown away, because I went from not caring what the heck the show was about to, oh my God, I can't wait to find out what this show is about. It's like pretty awesome. I see things about Nolan. Yeah, you got to pay attention the first time. Yeah. I know I will. I know how Nolan is.
Hey, Reina, do you want a comparison?
Oh, sure. Why not? Let's go ahead and do this.
Because that couch looks kind of familiar too. I think she's right in the Family Ties.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's what
I
it reminded me of.
Yeah, I think they're pulling the member berries from all of the old.
Hey, look, there's the Culture's Jack in the Box with the taco, not opened yet.
I was so sorry.
Hey, Steve, he says some of the scenes from Black Widow was filmed in my area. Can see some of it in the trailer. Oh, wow, that's really cool. That's really cool. Hey, Soul Assassin, about a couple of years too late for Black Widow. Yeah, because she's
Yeah, they should have done it a long time ago.
Yeah.
She's dead. She's dead. Author Steve Walton says Falcon will make a good Cap, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Probably. I'm interested to see how that plays out. Yeah, she should have. I was
Yeah,
surprised
she should have.
how much I like Black Widow. I didn't pay attention to the comics, but in the MCU, I really did like her character.
Same.
Same. Yeah.
Let's see. So snort 125.
I spit my coffee out all over the place.
Sammy, that mug's getting bigger every time you lift it up into the screen.
I know, right?
Oh my god, I love it. I love the mug.
That's awesome.
I love the mug. Colin P. Smith says family ties. I can see that. I suspect they're going to be referring to a number of sitcoms from Bewitched on. Yeah, and I do believe that that's on purpose. There's a lot of stuff that they can pull, and I think it's a clever use of storytelling, because for a lot of the audience, we'll catch on to that very quickly without a need for a lot of excess exposition. So that's actually pretty cool. Michael Gross, the dad in Family Ties, is in the next Tremors movie that comes out in a few weeks. Legend. Yes, Michael Gross definitely is. So let's see. One other.
Sorry, I've just seen Steven Seagal's message.
Hollywood is so broke they have to reuse old set pieces. RFLMAO dumpster fire. Yeah. Disney is a broke ass company right now. All right. that is reality. They are broke asses. They're borrowing money. The parks, the parks aren't operating capacity. The parks is what funds the movies. That's the one thing to keep in mind. That's how they fund the movies. It's not like.
Did you go to Disney when you were in Florida?
I didn't this time. I skipped
okay.
Because there's too much construction going on, and it's just
okay.
I'm not going until they open the Tron light cycle ride.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The 50th. So I'm going back for the 50th anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not going now. So I went to Universal instead. But the thing with Universal is their parks is a small part of their portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The parks fund everything else. So that's why they're playing musical chairs with the MCU movies and plus. So before one last part of this one that I want to show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did. They really did with that. They really did with that. They absolutely did. Here's the other part.
I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
So the Loki one is supposed to come out, but that's not coming out until I think 2022. We say that now because what's Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who the frick knows? It could come out next time.
Yeah, it's a case of watch this space. They might just get desperate and drop it.
Exactly. Not that I'm upset about it, but yes. Yes.
I'm sorry. Did you guys hear the rumor that the Loki series is focusing on going back in time and trying to save the Mulan movie?
I don't know if Loki even wants to. He's probably thinking, what kind of joke is that?
Good luck.
Loki hated it. So
just God. Have you seen how much they're trying to save how supposedly good Mulan did? And it's it's a crap-tastic.
I was saying it's garbage.
There's like all this lovely press. Oh, it did this much business, it did that much business, which is like, really?
Did it really?
Okay. I guess
know anyone who watched it.
No. I know some people who sailed the high seas to watch that. It wasn't even worth the bandwidth.
Nope. I got 10 minutes into it and was like, I'm out. Just delete it.
It was just, oh God, it was hot trash. It was It was hot trash. And they could have, I think they really could have, if they would have priced it at like maybe $10,
Yeah.
people probably would have did that and just said, $10, what the heck, you can't go wrong. But
Mhm.
$30 and you only own it for as long as you're a Disney Plus member.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a stockholder, and I was like, who that? What kind of sense does that make? Because I was talking with the whole about that too. We're just like, $30 and you don't. What are they smoking when they're making this decision? I don't.
They on crack.
They are, and not the good kind either.
No. No, not at all.
Colin P. Smith says, and this is a good point. Well, very few people are especially bothered about Doctor Who being delayed over here either. Says something about the state of the genre and entertainment, doesn't it? Now, I'm not a big Doctor Who fan, but I know people who are, and I kind of have a cursory idea of what the show is about. But from what I've heard, what they've done with Doctor Who,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
It is. It really is.
Like, ugh. But yeah, it's like it's just been bleeding over what they've been doing with their franchise entertainment. It's just like
they did worse to Doctor Who than I think Disney did to Star Wars, in my opinion. They did a bigger scar to a lot of more people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, it was their longest running sci-fi show. It was pretty much like one of their benchmark programs, and they just run it into the ground along with the goodwill of the fans.
Oh my gosh, it's just
Yikes.
Reina, picture 60 years of your favorite sweet tea retconned in one episode.
Oh hell no. Hell to the no. I got to get a clip of that. There's a song, literally. Hell to the no. Wow. And it's like, it's not that, the quote unquote good drugs that people were smoking and snorting in the 80s, and they came up with stuff like, wow, that's some good entertainment. Oh my God. You know who? Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Well, folks, it has been a wonderful 60.
Oh my God. I can't believe we've already burned an hour.
I know. It's like one of those things where it's like, it's right around my lunchtime, so I can get in my live streaming and meet with everybody and then log back on. Well, my Microsoft Teams hasn't blown up, so we're good. We're good. Destroyed 60 years of lore in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's unforgivable. That really is. And so
That's
unnecessary.
awful.
So unnecessary.
Thanks, Prez.
Oh my gosh.
You know you want to, Prez. Hola.
Don't touch you got that right. Do not touch my sweet tea. Bold. Oh my gosh. Well, everyone, please do smash that like button. Please do subscribe to Rise and Shine with the Valkyries. Their show is amazing. So much fun watching these ladies interact with each other. And absolutely. So please do subscribe to them. And of course, if you're not subscribed to me, I hope you will consider subscribing to me. Definitely hit that notification bell so that when I put up new videos, when I live stream, especially if I live stream and I don't announce it, because there's actually going to be a lunch table show that is not on the scheduled date. So you will have to be subscribed.
Oh, the pop-up lunch table. Cool.
Yes. Pop-up lunch table, because that can
Nice.
happen if I've got some time to burn or there's something that comes out and I just want to connect with you guys. Just keep an eye out for that. That would be great. Again, thanks so much to author Stephen Walton for modding, for Abu Nas for modding, for all of my mods. Love you guys. Teamwork makes the dream work. Absolutely.
Please don't fire me. I need this work.
It's very lonely here in my cage. My alimony. Please sub to her. I will never get fed.
You are absolutely awesome. And thank you so much, everyone, for coming
golly.
and just supporting me, supporting these ladies. This is wonderful. You guys have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing weekend. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you, Lorena.